Lifestyle, hobby, or addiction? You guys tell me in the comments section. A couple days ago, I bought 2 more Toyotas. Now, let me give you guys a quick story before I start working on it. It's late right now with 2 kids, a wife. I rarely get anything done in the daytime, so I'm gonna work nighttime. So a couple days ago, I went and bought 2 more Toyotas. The first Toyota I bought is actually my old pickup. So you guys remember early this spring, I bought a blue teal pickup from one of my subscribers. I used that for about a month and a half to move to our new place. Then after that, I sold it, and then I did a 3.4 swap on the red truck. So I sold that to another gentleman. He pretty much had a good time with it. He had a fun time with it, but then he went into some deep water, and the engine supposedly is now knocking. Spark plugs are pulled off right now. You can't really just start it right now, so it's pretty much, the motor's bad, but it's a really solid truck, and I want to do a project with that, which we'll talk about later. So I bought that truck. I bought it back from him, and then the next day, or during that day as well, there was another rig that was on the market, which we were able to get at a good price, and we just couldn't pass up this deal. So it's a 1995 second gen 4Runner manual 3.0. The owner stated that it doesn't start, having some start issue, and then he also stated that when he drove it, it has some knocking. So we don't know what it is, and we're gonna find out. I'm gonna find out. So when I bought it, I already did some troubleshooting. Battery's good. Checked all the fuse, swapped the relays, the starter relay, EFI relay, and all that fun stuff. It wasn't doing anything. So right now, when you start it, you just hear click. So there's a good chance that the starter is out. Now this is the cleanest second gen 4Runner I have ever purchased. You guys know me. I've gone through so many Toyotas in the last 4 or 5 years. This is the cleanest one, and it only has 120,000 miles. The body is in great shape with only a couple exceptions, with a couple dings and dents, but nothing crazy. Interior is clean. I'm not gonna show you guys the truck in this section here because it's dark outside. So tonight's video, or at least tonight, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna go work on the 4Runner. The pickup, we're not gonna work on it. We're gonna save that probably till spring or some other time. But the 4Runner, I'm gonna try to pull that starter out and switch it out because I got tons of new good starter. And once I pull that out, I'll also test it, make sure that it is a bad starter. But if I can get that 4Runner running, we can also see if it's a knock or how bad that knock is. I checked the coolant. Coolant's still filled up. The coolant isn't dirty, and also check the oil. Oil is a bit dirty, but it's not gunked up. So thankfully, it's not a head gasket, at least in my opinion. So tonight, I'm gonna go pull the starter. It's gonna be late, dark. I'm not gonna film any of that, and I'll come back and let you guys know what's up. Super excited, super stoked. Enjoy. After 2 hours or so, dirty, greasy, I put in a good News 3.0 starter. The one that was in it was definitely bad. It took about 2 tries. I started right up. It had a little hesitation, but then I think it was just low on. It just needed to build gas pressure and all that stuff. But I got it to run. I was able to back it up a little bit, dry up, back it up. I didn't take it for a full spin, but it does have a little tick, a little knock. Go ahead and check out the videos. Sorry for the crappy video, but after 2 hours trying to get a new starter put in, swap out the starter. Let's go for a first start, man. Fingers crossed. Oh, it cranks. So before this, it wasn't cranking. So now it's cranking. So now we know it's something else. Let's give it one more time, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, it's going. It's going. Rough idle. Rough idle. So it might be a bad MAF. I have plenty of 3.0 MAF. We'll go ahead and swap some out and see what's going on. But we know it was the starter, so we fixed the starter. We have a rough idle. Black smoke. Doesn't sound too bad. Doesn't sound too bad, guys. It doesn't sound like an engine knock. Brand new day, first start. It's knocking just a little bit. I think it's Valtic. And this is the 4Runner here. Super clean. All original radiator. Hasn't been modified, stock 3.0. Super clean truck. Clean interior. Just got done vacuuming it yesterday. Couldn't use a little shampoo, but doesn't smell or anything like that. Very clean headline. Missing a couple pieces, but nothing too crazy. All power doors, power locks. Missing a few things. 5-speed. Console lid is broken, so couldn't use a new latch for that. All original, man. Very beautiful. Burt Englewood, that's Colorado. Dealership from Colorado, so that's probably where he came from. One little ding right here. And one little rust down here. That's about it. Super clean interior. Cars are clean. Little rip on the seat. I love these seats. These seats are very sporty. It really just hugs you. I think I don't know, I'm not gonna part this rig out, but if I do part it out, I'm gonna switch these seats over into my pickup. We just started about 3 minutes ago. So it's still cold right now. 120,000. Let it run for a little bit. This is it, guys. 3.0. So my plan is, here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do a EGR delete, just because I have that EGR delete kit. And while I do that, I'm gonna remove the intake, and I'm also gonna remove the valve covers, inspect it, and see what's going on. Because I think it's valve tips or something. There were some receipts right here when I bought it. The owner that I bought it from about 3 months ago, he was at Midas, and he got some stuff done to it. I don't want to show you guys his info. He got some stuff done to it, and I think he got the valve cover replaced. I think he did the valve cover gaskets, and I don't trust those people at Midas. So I think what those people did is, I think they did something to it while they had the valve covers on. So I'm just gonna do an EGR delete, and then, like I said, it'll make the engine easier to clean. And like I said, while I'm in there, I'll go ahead and check the, open the valve covers, check the clearance, They put new spark plugs, wires, and all that stuff, so I'm assuming all the spark plugs should be good. The filter was super dirty. I took the filter out already. I put a shirt between it just for now. That's why it was kind of idling high yesterday. And that's pretty much it. The battery's still good because this is a 23 battery. And alternator is still good. I checked the voltage, it's charging it up and such. So that's the game plan. And I'll keep you guys posted on what happens next. We meet again. If you love something, let it go and it'll come back to you. This is the blue Yoda, or more like teal, with the mix match door. You guys remember I bought this early spring from another subscriber, one of my subscribers. And then I used this to move from my old place to my new place here. And then I sold it afterwards. And she's still pretty in my mind, in my eyes. So like I said, this deal here, the kid that I sold it to pretty much, you know, had a good time with it. And he sunk the truck. So I think it hydro locked for a bit. You can also see some new damages. But it's all good because this truck is a solid truck. The cab is solid, the frame is solid. And I want to turn this into another off-road truck. I want to build a solid axle swap on this. I've never done a solid axle swap on a truck. I've owned it, but I've never done it myself. So I want to use this truck as a learning truck. And then if I can get the 3.0 running, if we can get 3.0 running, we'll get it running. But most likely this engine is done. So in the dream world, we want to do a 3/4 swap with solid axle on 40-inch tires. I'll go ahead and start a GoFundMe. You guys can help support the build. So you can see here, I haven't done much to it. This is the second day with it. The only thing I've done is clean it, vacuum it, and the previous owner, he took off the intake boot, and he also removed the spark plugs already because he was trying to get some water out. So I just kept it on a trickle charger. But this is it. She's not so pretty, but she's pretty to my eyes. Still needs a new door. Like I said, the door is broken from last time when I was trying to switch out the key locks. Carpet was already removed from the owner that I bought it from. Past owner before that guy. But it's fine because this is an off-road rig. We want to have it carpetless. Still has only 130,000 miles. 5-speed. I kind of wish this one had a tach, but this one doesn't have a tach. But it's all good. As long as you know drive manual, you don't need your RPMs. So everything is super. It was super dirty. It was super dirty. I did a lot of cleaning already. I still got to fix this seat here. For some reason, the seat is not locking in place, so you can just move it, or maybe it fixed itself. Oh, I think it did. Yeah, it's doing that. So it wasn't doing that when I sold it, so something happened, but I think the gears just need to be tightened in here. But this is it, guys. This is the fun truck. So with the budget that we're working right now, we're not going to be in any rush to get this truck going yet. The kid that I sold it to, he bought a 3.0 engine from somebody, and supposedly that one runs, but I haven't checked it yet. I might go ahead and put that one in here for now, just to drive it temporary, but we'll see what happens. That tail light wasn't broken. We broke that when we were trying to push this truck up here. So, and then this rear bumper is about to come off. We'll go ahead and take that off. New scratches from the last owner that I sold it to. He also put some 31s, some 31 tires. So these are still in really good shape. We'll go ahead and run those for now. Those are the original wheels that I sold it with, which I like. And this is the door. I'm not worried about this door because I have an extra door, which is red. I just need to get an extra mirror because I don't have a mirror on that door, so I'm not worried about the passenger door. But I do need a driver door. If you guys have a driver door, hit me up. So this is it right here. Beautiful. I like it. I still have to wipe this interior down because this interior has a bunch of silt. Jim Creek rig, that's what they did to it. So, and I don't blame the guy that I sold it to. You know, when I was young, I was reckless like that too. So as long as they're safe, they had a good time with it. I'd be more than happy to buy it back. Front end still looks really good. Still has the LEDs that I use. I'm gonna remove that bottom valance right there. I don't need that. If I can't get this to run, I'm gonna put new spark plugs in here in the next couple of days and see if I can get it running and see how bad that knock is. If it's bad, then we'll just go ahead and remove this motor out, but not anytime soon. Whenever I have time, that's the next job, is to remove this motor out. We want to do, if we do a motor swap or a 3.0 replacement, we want to do an engine swap first before we start doing solid axle, because once you do solid axle, the truck is lifted high. It just makes it more complicated to throw in the engine. So that's the plan. But like I said, everything's still really good, man. Battery's still good. This fuse box was already broken when I bought it, so looked like it broke more. But other than that, it's all good. But that's the game plan. You can see the spark plugs down there is already taken off, and we're gonna keep it on the turbocharger. So I'll keep you guys posted. These are the fun trucks. For the first time I own, for the very first time, I have a little bit of everything. I have a Land Cruiser, a pickup, a 4Runner, and a Tundra. The only thing I'm missing is a Taco. But wow, crazy, right?